Hello, YouTube. Andy on Cam Reacts here with another reaction. Just continue my Stray Kids series. I wanted to get to the next member of just kind of non-musical content that I want to get through one for every member, as suggested to me from the comments section. Thank you very much, Fred Earth. That's the one I'm currently basing off of, and I know other people had other content that I need to get to, but this one's Changbin. For a reminder for those that has forgotten, that I can't even speak, that have forgotten or don't know, Changbin is like the first bias I had in Stray Kids, and maybe like the first bias I developed overall on the channel. He got me since day one on God's Menu. So this one is called Seo Changbin is a disaster, and that's why you love him. So I'm gonna probably enjoy this. All right, let's get going. More volume on my end.
여기 아크에서 건 아픈데 그 옆에 있는 거기에 인대가 막 아픈데 그거 무슨 병인가? 그 다리가 짧아.
That was pretty savage.
뭔 노래야? 야, 가사 완전 찰떡이다 근데.
나 잘못 말했어. 새끼 창빈이었어. 새끼 창빈.
민우 나랑 차이가 안 나지 않았어?
너랑은 안 가.
나 간다며.
안 가. 말 시키지 마. 안 가.
여기 있을 거야? 왜? 왜? 아니 왜? 소리 질러. 진짜 소리 질러.
우리 지른다 챔피언. 네? 그냥 차갈래? 그래? 대박에 미치니까 챔피언.
Oh, what the?
난 하나도 안 배워. 난 혼자 잘 배워.
야 잠수하자 잠수. 제일 오래 가서. 하나 둘 셋.
Of course.
야 올라왔잖아. 올라온 거 아니야? 야 올라온 거 아니었어? 아니? 못했어? 몰라. 난 그러면 이형도 정해자. 푹신 어때? 푹신 어때? 푹신. 잡아. 어쨌든 오늘 사건의 피해자는 제 친구입니다. 왜? 친구예요. 조씨가? 네? 저랑 주대학교에 같이 다닌 친구예요. 아, 주대학교에서 그 당시에 그렇게 친하진 않았습니다. 하지만 현재까지도
그래서 죽였네 안 친해서 죽였네.
아니에요. 현재까지도 연락을 할 정도로 그 정도의 사이코패스. 아니야. 그리고 내가 형사인데 어떻게 내가 마피아겠습니까? 내가 어떻게 그런 짓을 하겠습니까? 투잡. 어쨌든 제 친구를 위해서 저는 오늘 꼭
Why is this
사건의
funny?
진위를 밝힐 거기 때문에 여러분들이 자기소개를 해주셨으면 바랍니다.
자 그럼 아이엠 그럼 언제 이거
나는 형사 잘생겼다 이런 거 해줘야지.
아니 형사가 뗄 수가 없어.
이렇게 그래야 이래요? 형사 탈락.
찬이 형 진짜 못하는 거. 아니 볼링. 야! 제일 못해. 내가 왜 이렇게 많이 맞았어?
That laugh was hilarious.
여기 있을까? 그래. 좋아요.
Flashback.
형 푸시업 10개나 할 수 있어?
체력도 약한 게 까불어.
푸시업 60개 한 번에 60개 받으면 되지? 그래 60개 2개구나.
와 빨리. 형 나랑 시작. 배틀부터. 배틀부터. 준비. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯. 그리고 오 잘해. 야, 스물, 스물하나, 스물둘, 스물셋, 스물넷, 스물일곱, 스물여덟. 아 몰래 카메라야.
So I thought this would be a little different by the title.
Now I'm so sensitive because I'm so hungry.
Because I'm so hungry.
Yeah, I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
You're always hungry.
I'm hungry. 배고파.
오 형, 진짜 잘생겨진 것 같아. 이거 좀 티지네 그냥. 좀 늘어나고 싶지. 일어나자.
넌 뭐해? 믹스 비빔밥 만들래? 오케이. 오케이.
릭스 형이랑 이거
Hi Felix, by the way, I've been kind of neglecting my Hi Felix duties.
너 물 뜨거워. 조심해.
응, 형이나 조심해. 야 그냥 창빈 재워서 우리 다 만들면 깨운 거.
그게 나을 것 같아요. 아 내가 다 할 수
네.
있는데 왜 그래? 돼지도 토끼도 아니고 돼지 토끼예요. 돼지 토끼인데 퍼센테이지가 있어요. 토끼 99%. 돼지 1%예요. 돼지 1%래. 철거해. 양심이 없네. 근데 돼지들 잘 때 누워서 자 아니면
I don't know why this is so funny.
자. 그러게 돼지 어떻게 자?
돼지들 어떻게 자냐?
직접 가서 봐. 직접 보고 있는데?
누워서 자냐? 안무 쉬움
조퇴하고 싶어.
선생님 배 아파요.
기억에
저 화장실 가야 돼.
네, 좀 올렸어요.
오케이 기억에 남는 이런 식으로. 이 정도면 뭐 뮤직비디오 이미 나온 것 같은데요?
이미 끝난 거 같은데.
저는 듣기 싫다는데. 아 뮤직비디오 이미 나온 것 같은데. 아니 색깔이 많이 따라왔어. 확실하게 가자고 파란색으로.
눈 아파 죽겠네. 나 이번에 감이 잘못 골랐어. 재밌는 거 갈 거야. 휴학할래.
It seems like the primary culprits are Lino and Han. And then some Pangchan as well.
싫어. 나는 형이 너무 싫어. 내가 더 싫어. 내가 제일 싫어. 형 닮았다. 완전 똑같이. 울어봐.
아니야. 유엔이 학교 잘 다니고 있어? 뭐 학교 친구들 형 잘생겼다는 소리 안 해? 형 얘기 안 해? 너한테 뭐 형 멋있다는 소리 안 해? 형 얘기를 아예 안 해? 나쁜 친구들만 소리.
누구 얘기하냐면은 현진이 형 얘기.
전화 진짜 아무 얘기 없어?
남자애들이 좀 많이 해.
형 얘기해? 그래.
잘한대.
그래?
근데 키 제일 작으시지 이러더라.
오빠들 중 가장 잘생겼다고 오빠들 중 누가 제일 잘생겼다고 생각해요? 당연히 창빈이 형이지.
너의 그런 태도와 디테일도 반해버린 채 내 맘을 비워나는 오늘 피우나 해나는 스웩 미운하고나 유치한 스웩
토끼지루 이렇게.
오케이 오케이.
야 투키지름.
장민이 형. 당신. 오케이. 자 여러분 많이 심심하셨죠? 제가 마술을 보여드리겠습니다. 짠.
This was by Fluff Felix, by the way. Um, so when I read the title, I was I had a different idea of what the video would be, but this was actually uh, hilarious on its own. So when I read Chanbin is a disaster, I was thinking like he just constantly causes havoc, or like was is he's a disaster incarnate. Like everything he does or touches or goes wherever he goes, like disaster comes is what I thought. But it was a good mixture of teasing and what I just described, a little, making mistakes and such, and a lot of it was a lot cuter than I thought it would be, basically. So as per usual, I'm gonna watch this one more time and see if I could pick up on any details. That'll be fun to point out. So he's a 돼지 and 토끼. He's a pig and a rabbit together.
야크에서 그건 아픈데 그 옆에 있는 거기에 인대가 막 아픈데 그거 무슨 병인가? 그 다리가 짧아.
That's hilarious. So obviously, Changbin is the. If I recall from his profile, he is relatively short compared to like your typical idol or the rest of Stray Kids. To be honest, I think he's like 167 or so centimeters. They probably fluffed up his height a little bit, which means he's like 5'6" or 5'5", one of those two, 5'5.5" or 5'6". I mean, he's not tall by any means, right? But I'm not trying to disrespect him either. But I'm pretty sure since he is the shortest member, is he the shortest member, or is Felix the shortest member? Changbin is the shortest member, I'm pretty sure. He'll get made fun of here and there for that. Changbin is the most mischievous person in the world.
뭔 노래야? 야 가사 완전 찰떡이다 근데.
나 잘못 말했어. 새끼 창빈이었어. 새끼 창빈.
형 나랑 차이가 안 나지 않았어?
너랑은 안 가.
나 간다며.
안 가. 말 시키지 마. 안 가.
여기 있을 거야? 왜? 왜?
So I want
형 나랑 차이가 안 나지
Ito Hyung, aren't you going to go?
너랑은 안 가.
나 간다며.
안 가. 말 시키지 마. 안 가.
여기 있을 거야? 왜? 왜? 아니 왜?
So, like I said in my last video with Lino, I don't know how I would deal with a person like Lino either if it was me.
소리 질러. 진짜 소리 질러.
우리 집은 챔피언. 네? 그냥 차갈래? 그래?
What was that?
챔피언. 네? 그냥 차갈래?
Oh, it's Bangchan.
그래? 대박에 미치니까 챔피언.
너 언제?
외롭겠구나. 난 하나도 안 외로워. 난 혼자 잘 외로워.
야 잠수하자 잠수.
제일 오래 가서.
Hi, Felix.
하나 둘 셋. 야 올라왔잖아. 올라온 거 아니야? 야 올라온 거 아니었어?
그러면 민우 형도 정답이야.
What?
그러면
Let's choose.
민우 형도 정답이야.
정하자. Let's see.
복신 어때? 복신. 복신 어때? 복신.
복싱?
복신 어때? 복신. 복신 어때? 복신.
And we're just holding him so that he won't kill Changbin in front of a camera. I don't know what 복싱 is. 복싱 is soft.
어쨌든 오늘 사건의
At least literally translated. Maybe it means something else.
피해자, 오늘 사건의 피해자는 제 친구입니다. 친구예요. 조씨가? 네? 저랑 주대학교에 같이 다닌 친구예요.
아 진짜
주대학교에서 그 당시에 그렇게 친하진 않았습니다. 하지만 현재까지도
집에서 죽였네, 안 친해서 죽였네.
아니에요. 현재까지도 연락을 할 정도로 그 정도의
I love. I feel like started yelling imposter.
어떻게 내가 마피하겠습니까? 내가 어떻게 그런 짓을 하겠습니까? 투잡.
I love it.
친구를 위해서 저는 오늘 꼭 사건의 진위를 밝힐 거기 때문에 여러분들이 자기소개를 해주셨으면 바랍니다.
자, 그럼 I am 그럼 언제 이거
나는 형사.
나는 형사 잘생겼다 이런 거 해줘야지.
센스 없냐? 아니 형사가 센스 없어.
이렇게 그래야 이래요? 형사를 탈락.
I wanna watch Han do talak again.
찬이 형 진짜 못하는 거. 아니 볼링. 제일 못해. 내가 왜 이렇게 많이 맞죠?
I love that laugh.
이렇게. 예. 여기 둘까? 그래. 좋아요.
Flashback.
형 푸시업 10개나 할 수 있어? 체력도 약한 게 까불어. 푸시업 60개 한 번에 60개 받겠지? 그래 60개 100개구나. 와 빨리. 형 나랑 푸시업 배틀부터 준비.
So in my peak, just for fun, funsies in the past, in my peak physique, we would do test how many push-ups we could do in 1 minute. Full push-ups, not half-ass push-ups. And we would have someone else watch while doing the push-ups to make sure our form is good. I think the most I could do in 1 minute was like 56 or something like that. It was like almost 60, so I could almost do 1 push-up per minute. Of course, nowadays, not even close. But back then, yeah. I think push-ups, if it wasn't for the minute and I just kept going, I think I could probably get to 100 easily at that time, at my peak physical shape. Like I said, that's probably like 15, 20 years ago now. But anyways, I was Lino in the middle. Looks like he was already on his knees, looks like. Yeah.
Good night, baby Changbin.
Don't touch me.
Oh,
Don't touch me.
I'm so sensitive because I'm so hungry.
Cause I'm so hungry.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
I'm hungry.
This is hilarious.
hungry. 배고파.
Changbin's pretty loud, yeah?
오 형 진짜 잘생겨진 것 같아. 이거 할때 치즈는 그냥 좀 늘어나고 싶지?
넌 뭐해? 믹스 비빔밥 만들래? 오케이. 오케이.
So cute.
형이랑 이거 밥 돌리자.
저는 비빌래요, 그 밥을.
What?
형이랑 이거 밥 돌리자.
저는 비빌래. 오케이. 오케이.
야 릭스야 형이랑 이거 밥 돌리자.
저는 비빌래요, 그 밥을.
너 물 뜨거워 조심해. 응 형이나 조심해.
야 그냥 창빈 재워서 다 만들면 깨우면
그게 나을 것 같아요. 아 내가 다 할 수
네.
있는데 왜 그래? 돼지도 토끼가 아니고 돼지 토끼예요. 돼지 토끼인데 퍼센테이지가 있어요. 토끼 99%. 돼지 1%예요.
Lino's laugh is hilarious too.
야 돼지 1%래. 철거해. 양심이 없네.
근데 돼지들 잘 때 누워서 자 아니면 어떻게 자?
그러면 서서 자.
그러게 돼지 어떻게 자? 돼지들 어떻게 자냐?
직접 가서 봐.
어?
직접 보고 있는데?
누워서 자.
안무,
Felix's laugh is hilarious too.
쉬움.
조퇴하고 싶어.
선생님 배 아파요.
기억에.
화장실 가야 돼.
네, 종 올렸어요.
오케이, 기억에 남는 이런 식으로. 이 정도면 뭐 뮤직비디오 이미 나온 것 같은데요?
이미 끝난 것 같아.
저는 듣기 싫다는데.
아 뮤직비디오 이미 나온 것 같은데?
아니 색깔이 많이 따라왔어.
확실하게 가자고 파란색으로.
눈 아파 죽겠네.
확실하게
이번에 감이 잘못 골랐어. 재밌는 거 갈 거야. 나 휴학할래.
Judging by the hair for Changbin, I don't know what era this is. Never mind. I thought it was God's menu, but it may not be.
너가 너무 싫어.
나는 형이 너무 싫어.
내가 더 싫어.
내가 제일 싫어. 형 닮았다. 완전 똑같이. 울어봐.
아니야. 위엔이 학교 잘 다니고 있어? 뭐 학교 친구들 형 잘생겼다는 소리 안 해? 형 얘기 안 해? 너한테 뭐 형 멋있다는 소리 안 해? 형 얘기를 아예 안 해? 나쁜 친구들만 소리.
누구 얘기하냐면은 현진이 형 얘기.
전화 진짜 아무 얘기 없어?
남자애들이 좀 많이 해.
형 얘기해?
근데
그래.
잘한대.
그래?
근데 키 제일 작으시지 이러더라.
오빠들 중 가장 잘생겼다고 오빠들 중 누가 제일 잘생겼다고 생각해요?
당연히 창빈이 형이지.
So I wanted to, before I forget, in Korean culture, I think in general, culturally, so in Korean culture specifically, but in general as well, maybe. I'm not sure how it relates to other cultures. Height for in general is a pretty it's one of those weird, unfortunate aspects of Korean culture in that you're tall, being taller is desirable, right? And I think that's almost universal in the world, right? So height is something that's kind of gets picked at, especially if you're shorter. And I was just thinking about high school, for example, where there's much more variety in height. As you become an adult, people care less about height, or at least they don't bring it up as much. But in high school, for example, I do recall, like, I went to American high school, by the way. It was pretty. So I was 5'7" by the time I entered high school. So I was actually relatively tall for a freshman or a ninth grader or whatever you want to call it for those that are not from the US. And I'm currently 5'8.5" or something around. So I didn't grow much when I was in high school. And which, for those that don't know, I was like 170 in centimeters when I entered high school, and I'm like 174, 3 or 4 or something like that right now. So around there. And so luckily for me, I didn't have to deal with the height thing so much. I was kind of I was pretty much, height was never an issue. But I remember I'm thinking about friends that were shorter than me, and we would poke fun at the person with the lowest, like the shortest of them, but not always, right? But some people, if you had a good relationship with them, you would kind of make fun of their height. But it was it wasn't very common. But in Korea, or at least amongst Korean friends, making fun of the short person's height was a little more common. Um, and it's not really it's not really because of like trying to be malicious or with malice intent. It's really just to have fun, right? You don't do it to anyone. You have to do it to people that you're really close with. And I bring this up because I wasn't sure if other cultures have that something similar. I think a lot of Asian cultures will do that because of height being a desirable trait of someone's physical trait, I should say. So that's always, so I'm presuming that in other Asian countries, it is a fairly um, common topic of kind of having fun at poking fun at someone. I was wondering if Europe does the same for those European viewers, or if in any other area countries you're from, right? What kind of how important is height in your culture? I'm almost thinking it's universal. Like being taller is more desirable, pretty much, for a male especially. Um, for a female, it's a little different. Of course, females get the tall ones will make fun of the short ones. I had a an ex girlfriend. She was like 1 centimeter taller than I was, so she was pretty tall. So she's like 175, and I was like 170. I'm like 174 basically. Um, so she always made fun of the girls that are shorter than. Rather, she flexed that she was taller, right? Like in some funny way or form. Um, but more than that, not more than that, but also, um, especially for the short ones, like the really short ones, she would kind of poke fun at them. But I think that was a kind of a special case because she is so tall. I don't know. It's height's a funny topic, right? And I said it's unfortunate because it's a lot of times it's not really up to the person. Physical traits are not up to the person a lot of the time to be able to like control, and that's why I call it unfortunate, right? But anyways, I kind of went on a weird side topic. I apologize. I like to do that once in a while, just to hear, because I'm curious about you guys, and your culture and other cultures, the world in general. Just wanted to know what height is, importance of height is compared to, let's say, a culture like South Korea. I wonder what show that was. Oh, it's Stray Kids. Okay, this is what the group that they created. I'm really bad at listening to the lyrics, especially rap lyrics. Your kind of attitude makes me feel empty in my heart today. I fall in love with you. You can be female today and I'll be Shrek, ugly and immature.
야, 토끼지름. 오케이, 오케이.
야, 토끼지름.
장민이 형!
다시.
That was 9 members there too. So that was old. Like that was a lot.
자, 여러분 많이 심심하셨죠? 제가 마술을 보여드리겠습니다. 짠.
This is 9 members here as well. Bye. All right. That was fun. That was actually a lot of fun, and through Changbin's video here, I got to see even more of how much of a savage Lino is, and how he really is like that one person that just is on a different wavelength than everyone else. I feel like anyway. Uh obviously these are only example. There were a lot of examples. This is a compounded example of um, them kind of having fun, making fun of Changbin a little bit. I'm curious if it's always like that with Changbin, or if it's just this compilation specifically showing all that on Changbin. Because I think um, let me back up and say if people are like um, I'm pretty sensitive to making fun of people the same way for a long period of time. Um, I think it should be done sporadically. It should be done sparingly, um, and that way it doesn't get old and it doesn't really grind them down. Because at some point, the person that's being made fun of they're paid. You might just catch them on a bad day, and they'll snap, and they didn't mean to. They don't want to, but you're just wearing them down in that one moment when they're most vulnerable. On having a bad day, for example, and then you just kind of disturb the lion, so to speak. You know, personal experience not only by me but from others as well. Like you gotta make sure you nurture a relationship and not only just have poke fun at people, and that's where and the reason I say that is because I'm pretty sure it's not the case, right? But always making fun of Changbin's height or his uh they call him Teji. I'm guessing it's to make fun of um might be a combination of his short stature. When you're shorter, you have shorter limbs as well. Um, I'm not sure if he looks like a pig, but uh, they're whatever that pig is referring to. It could. I'm pretty sure it could um, grind. It would be very exhausting to hear that, right? But I'm from what I hear from everyone all these days that they have a really good relationship with each other, and I could tell Changbin is having fun with them, and he's a lot of his reactions are overreactions. Oba, oba handa. Like Koreans will say that, right? Over, you're doing over, and this is means overreactions. And I could tell Changbin is in this compilation is having fun with it, and also when they need to, like they will cower, right? Like not cower, but they will give up. Like Han, you could tell he's a trickster or jokester, and then when he gets caught, Chanbin will kind of like act like he's gonna beat him up, and Han will, kind of like a dog that um like animals in general, they will lay on their back and with their arms up to kind of show that they are being submissive here. Um, at least that's the specific example is the push-up example that they were doing. It reminds me a lot of high school and the brotherhood I had with a select group of friends, especially Asian friends in general. My white friends, I didn't interact with them this way, where um, like I said, I was a little taller than a lot of them, my friends, when we were like in earlier high school, and also I was in really good physical shape at that time, more so than a lot of others. So I was actually pretty physically imposing to some people. So we always made fun of each other, and then if I needed to like say, "Hey, that's enough, buddy," and I kind of flex my muscle, he'll tell like, "Whoa, yeah," it was out of fun, of course. So it just reminds me of they're just like this youthful high school fun loving guys, and they're just having a great time together is what I get overall. So I'm not really concerned about my concern earlier about making fun of Chanbin too much, but it was just something I wanted to say because from personal experience as well. I don't think that's the case here. I had a great time. That was fun. Comment down below what else you want me to see from them, Changbin or otherwise related to Stray Kids. Always looking forward to more Stray Kids content. Very fun stuff. I will be getting back to music soon. I promised I would do a 8-part series of each member video of a video of each member, and I just want to get through it so I could continue reacting to more stuff. When I promise something, I really want to take care of it. At least I try to. Sorry, Dreamcatcher watchers. I promised a little too much, and it's taking a long time to fulfill them. So I apologize. Anyways, comment down below. What do you think about Changbin's? I'm curious what you guys know about Changbin's dynamic with the rest of the Stray Kid members. Again, from this video, I could tell Lino is pretty brutal to him. I think Felix kind of follows them in that route in certain aspects. I think Pangchan also has fun with Changbin, and then Han also just likes to poke fun at him. Seungmin, Ayan, a little bit. Hyunjin almost like didn't exist in this reaction. In this video, I should say. Maybe he's not. Maybe it's just the clips that were chosen just didn't have a lot of Hyunjin interaction. I get the feeling Hyunjin is like he doesn't really make fun of people. We'll see when we get there, right? We'll see as I react more. If Hyunjin, actually, when I think about it, I think I probably know the least about Hyunjin's personality out of everyone. I'm looking forward to getting to him as well. Anyways, with that said, please like the video, helps the algorithms out. And subscribe if you haven't already so you can see more content from me, especially Stray Kids related and otherwise. And also really helps me understand you guys enjoy the content. And you guys, and it really keeps me motivated to make the next one. So really appreciate subscriptions. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter. I also have a Discord server that's kind of still getting started. So would love to see you guys there. If you're still here, by the way, many hearts to you. Thank you very much for being here. And with that said, have a good day, good evening, good morning, wherever you're, whatever time it is. Take care of yourselves, be safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.